criminal defense attorney, former prosecutor Rene Sandler, and in-session correspondent Beth Karras joins us as well. Thank you. The other part of this equation, which makes it very difficult to handle and deal with, is the fact that domestic violence and abuse like this, it doesn't take place out in the open. This is done behind closed doors. It's sometimes difficult for the victims to speak to other people about it. But now you put children in the equation. I mean, how do you protect children that are caught in the middle if you've got the victim who is trapped as well, who is the main protector of those children, is also one of the victims?
Absolutely. First of all, thank you for having me on the show. As Beth just clearly stated, it's a cycle. It's a cycle of abuse. But the cycle can be stopped. And education and better prosecution and attention of law enforcement is necessary to prosecute the kinds of crimes that we have here today involving children. But it does start with the victims of abuse. You know, there's two kinds of abuse here. There's the direct abuse of a person, and then there's the effects of living in a home and witnessing the abuse. Kids that come from homes where abuse has occurred have these internalized behaviors, increased risk of suicide, drug abuse, depression. Then you have the externalized behaviors such as acting out, lying, bullying, cheating. It's a cycle. And we know that kids who witness the abuse in their homes it's the #1 predictor of committing later juvenile crimes and adult crimes. So education is absolutely critical, and it must be stopped.
Myra, what would you say? Absolutely amazing when I think about what Jaleel was trying to do that night. He's only 11 years old. You got this 22-year-old man beating on his mother. He was obviously much bigger, much stronger, yet he tries to fight back. He tries to help his mom, and then he goes out into this busy highway trying to get some passerby to come by and help him save his mother.
Think about the number of collateral victims in this case as an example of what the cycle of domestic abuse is about. This case, when you strip it down and you look at it at its core, is a domestic violence case. And through the defendant's actions, he puts at risk and creates victims in these 4 children that are in the vehicle, these Good Samaritan, perfect strangers that stop and end up witnessing a boy being killed. And this is all set in motion by Chic-Colbert's domestic abuse. So the unintended victims, the breadth and scope of his actions, far beyond his intended victim, Lenitra Woods.
Dr.